I recollect a few years back reading an article in the New York Times in relation to a study that had just been completed by one of the major US universities. I can't remember which one it was, but it actually surveyed people living in New York and compared their lifestyle with tribes living in the Amazon basin. And the headline basically went that the people in the Amazon basin had the lifestyle that people in New York so dearly wanted. Why? Well, they spent about 7 hours a week working and the rest of it at their leisure. Whereas, as the New York Times put it, most people in New York spend 7 hours at their leisure a week and the rest of it either working or it certainly feels like working. Modern living seems to have everything arse about face. I'm sorry, that's an Irish expression, but there it is. The wrong way around. Very often in modern living you will find that people simply believe, whether it's true or not we'll explore in a moment, believe that there aren't enough hours in the day to get things done. People believe, indeed, that if they're not doing something, they should be doing something. I always remember a client of mine a few years back saying that he felt guilty about relaxing on a Saturday afternoon and would jump up out of the armchair and go and find something to do in the house. It's the modern frame of mind. I suppose the key point I'm trying to make in this video is that we've lost the art of doing nothing. The ancients, including the people in the Amazon basin, spend a large amount of their time simply sitting under trees. It is reputed that the Buddha was sitting under a tree doing nothing when he became enlightened, and indeed that Sir Isaac Newton was doing something similar when the penny dropped, or indeed the apple fell in his case, made his greatest scientific discovery whilst he was sitting there shooting the breeze. You need to shoot the breeze, you need to give yourself mental space and time. You may think you don't have enough time in your day at the moment, but stop and reflect on all the nonsensical things that you are doing that you shouldn't be doing at all. Stop and reflect for a moment on the gossiping, the negative gossiping that you shouldn't waste your energy on reading the inside pages of the newspapers that clearly you shouldn't be wasting your energy on reading emails that were meant for no one to read, etc., etc., etc. You'll find that there are only a few really important things that you do in the day, and very often you don't even get to them because of the nonsensical things that you're doing. That apart, you need to actually give yourself space and time to do nothing. And I literally mean do nothing. Sit there, watch the world go by, whether it's on a park bench or in a coffee shop, whether it's sitting in your car in a car park, or on the seafront on a beautiful morning sunrise. Give yourself time. We need the time and space to be inspired. A cluttered mind will never see the wood for the trees. You'll never know clearly what are the most important things you need to do in your life, maybe the new things that you need to do in your life, if you don't give yourself the space and time to be inspired. Let the penny drop, let the apple fall on you. Let yourself become realized. Go and sit under a tree. Make 5, 10, 15 minutes every so often to do nothing. And you'll find that that is probably the most important thing that you have done that day.